3 years ago, I was editing a video at a cafe when this old man walked by and said, "You like making movies?" Videos, yeah. He took a seat and talked to me for a while about how when he was younger, he moved out of his hometown to pursue his dream of being a writer. He said, "You can't just sit around and wait for your dreams to happen. You have to get out there and make them happen. And not all of us who try get so lucky." It seems like everyone wants to be a creator these days, but the reality is 9 out of 10 of us will never make it. But I was 21, and if there was any time to try, it was then. It had always been a goal of mine to move to LA. To me, it was a place where I'd always imagined I'd go to build my career in the creator industry. So I packed up my stuff and left for California to chase my dream. I moved to LA 3 years ago, and I actually moved into this apartment right there with 3 of my friends. It was a 2-bedroom. We literally barely had enough room for like a desk in between our 2 beds, but I loved it because it was the first time that I was around other people who were also pursuing something creative. This is my second apartment. I've been living here for like a year and a half now. The first year I was still freelancing, and then this past little bit I've been working for my friend Alan as a producer, and we're actually about to go to San Francisco to an event called Open Sauce, which I'm really excited about. Do you have disease? Do I have disease now? Alan's a science YouTuber, and so for this conference I'm in charge of running his merch booth and whatever else he needs help with. I'm excited. It's the first year that they're doing this. It's gonna be interesting. Like, I kind of joke that my job is like YouTube 101. I feel like every day that I'm at work I'm learning something, and it's been great, but it's also kind of been like, I don't want to use it as an excuse for why I haven't been posting. Obviously there's other reasons, like I'm just lazy, and I've been enjoying my life and also just trying to figure out like what I actually want to do with making videos. Thank you, thank you. Nobody is questioning Dave's presence. Maybe I'm just used to doing weird shit at this point, I don't know. Moving to LA, I got swept up into this industry that I've always wanted to be a part of, you know, working for YouTubers. And in so many ways, it's been everything that I could have ever wanted. The only thing is, I feel like in the process, I've kind of started to lose my own identity as a creator. And I mean, it does bother me. It's kind of the main reason why I got into this in the first place. Now that I'm done working, I think I'm gonna stop by Davis on my way back to LA because that's where I went to college for a year and sort of where I first started making videos. And I haven't been back since, so I just got here. I'm hiding in my car because I'm scared. This is really weird. This is my favorite part about living at Davis. Ready? I used to like literally just walk around here and vlog and make videos about whatever the fuck was on my mind. I'd film basically anything that looked slightly pretty in slow motion. It's 5 years later now. It's kind of nice looking back on that time when I was first getting started because I had no idea what I was getting into, and the obliviousness of that was kind of nice. Sometimes I get stuck thinking about how nice it was, but that's kind of a pointless spiral that I really try to not go down, but sometimes I do. Like right now, I should probably keep moving. I filmed a video here once. I made tons of videos here. And here. I remember there was like a huge flock of birds flying around up here, and I got some kind of weird B-roll of them. Being back there really made me notice just how much my relationship towards creating has changed. Like, I'm no longer just making things because I want to. Everything I do, whether it's for myself or for work, is thought out and analyzed, and that's a good thing. But I can't help but miss that feeling of creating simply because I want to, you know? Like, I honestly don't know what I'd make if it was just for me anymore. I'm a little, torn right now. I basically just found out that next year, my roommates and I will be splitting up and going our separate ways. Like, my two closest friends are no longer gonna live here. My parents, my family, they're on the East Coast. My boyfriend lives in Canada. The only thing really keeping me in LA at this point is my job. When you're pursuing something creative, it can be extremely isolating. Living here, working in this industry have been goals of mine for so long. And I'm just a little concerned because I genuinely don't feel excited for next year anymore.
Okay, no,
What
wait,
is
no.
that?
Zoom out. Wait. Oh, I would like this being. Okay, so this first part one. Part one.
Freaking.
Oh no. I don't regret taking time away from working on my own stuff because I've learned so much about how to make videos, how to tell good stories, and about YouTube in this industry, but I've also learned a lot about myself. There's a lot of things that I enjoy outside of just making stuff, and I think by giving those things the time and priority that they deserve, it actually makes me just overall a lot happier, which means that what I make is going to be a lot better.
Rivers run dry, dust spreads in the air.
Today's October 1st, so it's officially the first day of my last month in California. And I feel like it's starting to hit me that I'm leaving. It's scary though. I'm taking a big risk right now. I'm leaving a lot of things behind in order to pursue this, and on top of that, I'm moving to a different fucking country. I'm really happy that I was able to live here for so long and get to where I am. You know, it's kind of always been a dream of mine since I was a kid to do this, and now I can say that I've done it.
Rigid lions dressed in suits, we don't get there. Burn the contracts at a time.
Bye. Bye, bitch. Oh my god. It's a little bittersweet to be leaving this job because I really liked it. In many ways, this job was basically the closest I could have possibly gotten to doing YouTube full-time without doing it myself. And I'm grateful that I'm doing this now because in the grand scheme of things, I think this is for the best. This is so sad. Oh my god. Bill. Wait, was his name Bill? I forgot actually. Bye. I'll miss you, man. Oh. Jesus. Today I moved out. I packed up my car, my dad's been helping me, and it's done. I gave my keys to Samantha. I have moved out. We leave tomorrow morning for Canada, and I'm excited to be able to pursue making things again from kind of a clean slate with all of the knowledge and experience that I've gained over the past 3 years. Every time I move, it's always the same shit. It's a place is just a place, you know? You can chase your dreams anywhere. especially with the internet. It's pretty cool. Having balance is a good thing. It doesn't mean you're giving up. It doesn't mean you're not serious about what you're doing. Taking time to focus on other parts of life, I think it's actually a lot healthier, and it's a way better long-term solution than just go, 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 you know? But at the same time, I wouldn't be where I am if I hadn't done that. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna be freezing my ass off in Canada, so I'll never complain about being hot ever again.
I just want to pop in real quick and say that I started a Patreon. Or actually, I restarted my Patreon. There's only so much I can put into my main channel videos, so I'm going to be uploading a bunch of behind the scenes content about my creative process, breaking down videos with you guys, breaking down scripts, going over things that are happening in the industry that I think are interesting, and also maybe sometimes like my creative life updates as well. So if you're interested in any of that, or you just want to support me, I'd really appreciate you checking out my Patreon. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.